today.
Bogai IMAANA kancho kenkadho kimomeru namba kedhibo naraba pato patunite na kingi nakyo before even to tonya politics kila gituretete narua. Let me also send condolences to the family of Tabitha Gatwiri. She is a very known content creator.
Sure.
Na motomeru to lose and to Kimbithi that very prominent. The other day turadika mwanabiashara. Now we are mourning another lady urari au Kiamiro to another level. Yeah, we celebrate her. May her soul rest in peace.
Sure.
Na ngaiya boredi na araithurerete. To Kambuke, it's also sad kiri camp ya Gachagua that today is unlucky person. Kudro RDP asavite miaka iri na inkuga tea wengoa Kenyatta kwari na vice president wa savire moeri I think 2 months go in terms of transition chia utongeria by deputy from the previous de facto Kati Berenge VP webongo kudro the second second vice serving the shortest term. It's really unlucky being founding formation ya kiama KKUD na baju kethirikari but in the meantime aumira but also is a learning tool kithomo politician
but not to him
again. The current now slot ya Kananya future it's also a running thing non to ukategera katiba yetu 2010 there is a QIRT framers ba katiba yetu ba very keen kukiwa issue rare president na powers ya ita DP vice president non tutoringa wa vice president akobutero barabarene na kudrona na issues nyingi now katiba ya jago form framers ba katiba yetu 2010 peja kona the need okudro koina elected twine ticket ya president na deputy weba kadha ticket yenemwe but now niretete issue nyingi mono after inyaba kwewa remember also dikana gitara boy President Uhuru Kenyatta na deputy wawe there are also issues chia raisero mono non to bakaraja kadebe co-presidency there were co-presidents but even remember katiba yetu ni to responsibility to lakini kaja kudhona non to bokudhi by ticket yemwe there that back deputy ago feel that he is also entitled to the presidency of not forgetting about the kudhona president still noe mwene now eu ni etumite tukinyara turi nande kuja kudhura nande probably Gachagua feeling that is a co-presidency na accusation ingi chegiro nyingi mono na kancho kiuga kagerekano ki relationships ango wenda compare ya kawaida yetu wenzana hizi siasa there are 3 things Chumbago found relationship. One is a communication, respect, na trust. In the BBP kejakura, there is no we think to get our that arranges kana kudhura wina mtu utikumwa heshima na ukiti trust ilio na communication yenyewe ile you are communicating differently. And the union you it is intact. And that is the reason why you kona daizi kukia Gachagua kana ki politically because is unlucky as you said ni kuja kudhura those 3 things itromba go fit well in the relationship ilaba foundry by na president.
Natokelia Eric is all lost kana kuina wirigiro anywhere in the courts kana. Is there any miracle? Kana kwe miracle? Maybe Gachagua the omba kwedira ki bank on to maybe omba kwedira kiwa uninke ya kona chance ya choko bichi nera the first thing kapwedi resignation can in future bomba run for a political seat. Is there any hope like this? Kana Gachagua should go back to Madira? Gachagua
okay toro history ni tuona ya ni tomba kuthoma history non to impeachment ira chi successful uteri cause yaoneka kireba ubonde ba impeached Ever you go to the governor, Sonko, aku impeachwa, is agerete go fight all through the legal process, lakini atomba go succeed. Na inyake thora ku succeed, no nerenya still is out. Utumba ite reverse. Nikinkugo first, let me also congratulate now Deputy President elect Raswaini Mheshimiwa Kindiki no to gazette notice kuma na rojo tukorio public holiday na kesho Sunday na kunyuitho muma na ko ashagwa unless kashagwa fight kugeria kuchita accusations ira chombete kugeria ku fight public opinion litigations processes ichona nanya aija kugeria treatment zajo the accused wajo they tare na wait inene mono kana atomba ku committee jo in the process judicial niomba gutika lakini kugeria kukana ndi ku unkumbokara don't remember there is also case itajaniro narua postponed ire court of appeal that nadete kurungika deputy caretaker swelling lakini yombere kueberiona na ombere ko lose. Remember kashago nagerete go fight kuweza na koti mwa onda inyingi. I think there were around 20 cases filed before the impeachment ya Mberia and now the impeachment process has nenderete ko keoni tikoja kuonare that kuina hene reverse omba kuthithia kethora kiatho kia rujo kira kigazitroe kikomba kwithura ki effective na kukethwa kwina deputy president jawe Kindiki anyuitho mu marojo ara KCC ko nonga wewe ngo agere go fight kugeria ku clean up in a public non there are two things politics ni play na these impeachment processes purely they are political. Na inyakadha ituga there are two ways kuna sheria au kuna na siasa wetira nene mono ikari this political processes ni politics. Now two things you can't tuombako if you feel the system especially nonto mazoezi ndio tuitanite two things play the china kilo determinants cha impeachment processes. One is the system, which means the power iraiku the system iraiku dande. Two, and also some liquidity in a cash flow yomba ko play in ikomba kodora itomba in favor ya kuona urago play ko this entire process egashagwa itomba kwa reversed ndiko naomba kwa reverse unless pomba kuona order from court of appeal by rojo before they took onto kiadha ina at least no you suspend the entire process kairi. But I find it odd kugeria go fight through. I wish Kashagwa would have resigned itadea pressa no kategera kumadera pressa ari nayo kana re press conference niyo madina zawo zendere kuingia na no bwambire kuingia muno kiri process yonde ko Gachagua at gates end of the load ya ku secure kitekia deputy president.
Sure. Na Boneric tukele kemanto yegi Gachagua narareke kiama kia UDA but pakiwatanira na the president William Ruto atare kiama kiake ni umone ire nyumba yakiwe au kumanero bedroom ekunira. Do you think Gachagua made a mistake kuyati na antubaki? Yes, in antuba mu support but they are under the mercy of one person bonde who is the president. Yes. Do you think kidra na chethere siasa chiake boya ya mbere nyeba turwa you'd be safer?
True. There are reasons as why in Kuima non tokategera in the entire process of impeachment itujite kuona revelations ya formations ila chiari na shareholding irrespective of how you Gachagua amikre tui ananchi itojire kuona there is a deputy speaker ibejira kiama kiao wona giti na both speakers na barabo mbere ku benefit ku make arrangement ya ina kiama kia UDA Kenya Kwanza, reform formation ya Kenya Kwanza, but it's a risk. Kinyarira rishafo edithirwe That's why I'm saying inyarisha for cabinet yeko didwa those who have political party agreements na Kenya Kwanza patombere kuaga position bombere ko retain position chao. For case example ni one mheshimiwa Mombasa, I mean Machakos Mutua nombere kudro ena nafasi kukitata kuona arrangement hizi na acho kwa na two something else that came in ukategera even a confession ya one of our own mheshimiwa Rentori na ugire wengwa kuita nyomba tutibangite ikwari na issue nene mono likitu kumena gikukia babo baire nanya Rentori kuga gikukia bakwengwa atombero choka nonto abetikandirie ireje itawa gentleman agreement but politics is purely interest na focus ya interest yoro for make UDA yare either in control. That's why afomire kama that members either enabo soldiers bawe menya it's an army ekeja kudoro chomba ku control troop chaku anyway in a mess inene mono. That's our focus ya UDA formation ya UDA. Remember oro formere UDA as an experience ego form Jubilee back in the days iraboga ba form kiama kya kimwe that kuna kiama kimwe ndeje jora tuna democracy that, for example US kuna democrat na dengi kudo at least kuna vyama bire strong ojo formire kiama geke na kana formara ba formire UDA they that in mind that the best way of running a government igodra soldiers baku
obekete amwe
but ina mantoa maingi na iketo miokona kinyago tonyoyo remember president otonyoyo akwaga numbers atombere kukinya the majority nombere ku ensure other political parties or chikuchia kena nambe whether inunism kana either no control the entire the houses. Back the questions kuchoka kikiure yako dudi Gachagua made a mistake kutonya kiamene bridely atonya nyombe diditwe. Yes, did. Actually in a confession he can be the kumbira na ingo kurenya ndio adikera Rentori akiuga that twathire makosa na nyake thwa kuja ku reverse kaire of course message was home. The message was home. Na ima reality that inyoka thida comparatively wategera kana rise ngwa no kuona nya impeachment process rato eneo no rona nya agreement kana agreement that chia signed chia share powers and still see people enjoys agreement area na ichi binding that you can go and sue probably and on to China ichi register tokiri register political parties who for us to kutonya kiamene kutonya nyomba kwa bedroom mwene akubangirite kala nyomba yojuri it was really a mistake. But it's a running process not only for Gachagua but for future arrangements. Nonto kiona yako ya mwenzako inyolewa una ensure yako
exactly. Na mbele tuweza tukinoka bwana Eric.
Yes.
Tomorrow is a public holiday.
Yes.
Do you think ikithwiri kichori on Tuesday as much as Gachagua akenda court orders no either courtini by 8 a.m.
Yes.
But it's a public holiday. Do you think he's totally locked out? Na ibachorete on Tuboboya because baki kiaso ya ring in maybe Monday. Tomorrow would be an ideal day for him.
True. Seri basiji kogea mono. Nya sana. True. That I'm saying, if the system want to get rid of you, it will get rid of you because iketo mione nya printer state house. You see that deliberate it and you ensure that the Gachagua story away it's done. But ito kuona Saturday ilio bench ya Didhirwe. Also Saturday was probably not working day.
Yeah.
True, there is an argument that tomorrow is a public holiday. Sisi hatukai. Now exactly. It's also an issue for Gachagua. That means iwekera mochumari muicho. But remember also there is what at katiba you get when there is also a transition kana kuweza na especially when presidency niweza nite when committee ya karandi. Remember committee assumption of office after court kudhiria tukona gazette notice yantu mirongo iri
20 of them
bakarire ndikuru na baga cho avenue na ba assessing avenue you see
na different places lakini ba converge.
Yes, ba converge na ba andika minute na nande ba so ba gazette. You see, it tells you the government is deliberate. This system is want to rid of Gachagua soonest possible. Na that's what is happening. Na ikionkuga one Gachagua ntikuona ini recall kana kugeria go change the entire what has happened. Na Gachagua is done. It's the story we kwa deputy president is done kulingana uria mantu na ndeje ibangire all through. And I think the lawyers Gachagua baije this will happen iketo mbagete benda go kusukuma mantu zaza at least jakarakara nuje. There is also Amino Wakiri Amino naugaga process yeje eka extend. There is also a hearing and acceptance manuje period ere morning eka extend olimwe mtu atekeje kwa buru no particular kuba nafasi ya kocha. That was the argument ya Wakiri Amino that let's take 60 days ronto boga katiba ni yeje 60 days chia parliament could take after impeachment by around 60 days na president na 14 days ko but 14 days area Kenya ntuko mwechi within the 14 days Kenya 60 days area ntuko mwe still within the 60 days ko a process to ensure that the hearing process can acceptance area no way
not really to win back but just
yes
with the cool down
we cool the system yes
na together like for Gachagua now Gachagua akwithira kia na yes it's done deal but in future
yes
how unsafe is it to deputy president? Is it onto if at all Gachagua na kwa evaluate within na thirikari ya thirite akithetaira sana actually the campaign thirite in the forefront of methetera he suffered a lot inyana cases and all that lakini the government ekoria kana kayo. Do you think in future etekia deputy president overtere muntu anenkero kyo akamenya kino kete anytime?
You see now process here and is okay. Process here katiba pure they are within the framework ya katiba yetu na nya uitekaga framers ba katiba baraba kaditeto benda ukiwa that issue that utumba karawebuta the vice president kana deputy president atapavieku bogete nande it's now by the turn to the people that they decide oraboke janwe no boka adrianwe but oroko na nande system kari is like we've revert ourselves to our old ora you president can decide if he has numbers you decide but it's also a running thing it's also a period ya kuthoma and it's also katiba yetu it is also in the test that high rate kutonia we are now implementing actually the katiba yetu inayo kibi pengere beyond the birato aejanero but nyakatha kuna gaps ikuoneka then the legal process you probably Gachagua ketho akenda go proceed neo to inform kinya ibiure vile public participation anto magana zaire ngiri magana zaire na tabomba kuita maoni kiri milioni 14 barabara justate kana milioni 50 ko issues gap each other ikeja kuthura Gachagua ata impeachwa tutenge mona tutengitha twina rwarira kwariria kana tutenge menya mantu jama inja kwendera but no ndo boy impeachment ore kuingia tia county government now auto expected as that particularly as you said that Gachagua mbakona very easily lakini ukona process we take through and tomorrow we will have another deputy president. Or to go back to your curia is that Kinyoro now kidekia your responsibility now is upon him to ensure office area you are a deputy. You're not the president.
You're the deputy.
Your position yaku
deputy.
Deputy. You are deputizing the president. But ura bareje tena Gachagua is either co-presidency. Niki, remember igitare Uhuru na Ruto the usual banyaba kaira to tai kariomwe
exactly.
Na nya arrangement ya iratugaga ni edrikari it was like 50-50. Now is to allow the president to drive wewe tu chora kuga ni dereva na
makanga
we jaza to ensure that things are running as I drive the country ko Gachagua thina chao chonde chombere korea ko realize those things that one, you are not co-president. Position you to deputize the president. And that we a responsibility nene ira itawani respect. If now you can't respect your boss, ira kugete idatu, and then you ensure that communication yeku in tandem kana pamoja na your president, you're speaking the same language as government. But nande it's also an issue because Gachagua also raised question. Augawe is only the person who could stand the president. That Tomwira boss apapana. You see, but to the cabinet yonde. Don't know budget a ticket himwe. And I think that was also an issue need also to be looked into. Non to katiba ebakule to katiba baada ya baire they can discuss issues za kudora umekimbia sana ama you can as well question the president, but babangeni appointee you can as president ka appointed. That was the argument ya Gachagua that I'm the only person in the cabinet mbomba ku stand president kamera bwana tu hapa spin. Lakini andi inavadi that kuongewa nanda kunankera because position age impeachment is like now our own brother that's kanenkerwa ambaton mbere badire ke ko nande it's where kuina rembo rwao the president. I don't know whether that was etomete katiba ichinchia that we need someone that to advise, because of course is no umba advise ake president without worrying that ingabu torojo nyanda kwa opinion to a cabinet that iranga kwa whether it's ni okugwire geto kugwire ntidro ndina yes lakini nande ekeja kudro nande is like unless I advise wote advice ngiomba contract with a contrary, then those are worries probably chia discuss it, those who thoughts chia bara frame makate. But I know well and said Gachagua is now past. Kidiki now has a responsibility to ensure gaps which on the kana no jifil kana dinera yonde yone kana between we but also is also an issue because what has happened can happen to someone else in the future.
Yes. Gachagua was known kanana yekene kwaria uma and I think maybe iburabaringeri kura na Ruto Bariamwe. Do you think Professor Kidore Kindiki aina the powers as much as no principal advisor to the president?
Yes.
Do you think akendo mo advice kana kaka ino bra president akuwa au atwetere amwira au ongone otubatire? Because nyawe no edire akiritawa actually it would be like owinya to kunenkere teke utambiririe from the one go. Do you think akedira I play role kie effectively kana akedira to some extent aitikaniria tunabura president akuwa?
There are two ways you look at it. Gachagua, I mean, deputy president elect now, Kindiki. Bawokete jane na president for long. He is also our kirio, yake mingi mono. Yes. Na Kenya actually Mantunajo on the year Kindiki pray a great law, kiri success here. One, he may take advice. Not being a principal, deputy principal advisor, but also a friend and a regal from Yakemi. Yes. Capacity of advice, I think it's what compare between when Gachagua. I think capacity to advise president at the Kidiki is a way rigoro comparing to Gachagua. And also, kuina advice, there's a way of advising someone. Na kuina umba kugira manto. Gachagua ijo atombere komega. There is a way kuino umba kwariria rwarero na kuino umba kwera mtu. In any case, if you have your boss area kuino tomba kumwerera advice. Tomba mwera advice TV neaza. You see? There is a way umba kumu approach na advice ya weka stick. Na eka stick na eka gitata eka useful. But tutuenda go take credit for the two roles of power need to take no rombo karambosi oku in a way no tumbo mwasha outside. Lakini when Gachagua decided now other amount of wetabo doku decide now let's go the public way. I think that's eneo thina ya mbiririe na eneo thina. To me, I feel Kindiki is in a better position to advise president. But I find it how you will advise him kedwa tukomba go take the reality ground kedwa komba go pick the reality right ground amwe kerejora Gachagua ugaganande. The problem is atuskiz ground. Even now, I don't know which mechanism Professor Tubera to ensure that ground na policy chiao ichiri
na briefly mbere thira tukinoka, do you think Kindekenwe take from the word go on to where the campaign the president himself by then the deputy president nambre kuwa nankire Kindeke tweeted nwena reuro nanto wedra bakimenya this is now is going to be the running mate. But the last few days can actually the last day to wedra bakiona okay Gachagua. Do you think Ruto in any way amba kudira araba ngete kiudhikia kwa wonde enda kurianwe in 2 years time ni 20 chukwe huyo, because it's true I agree Kindeke na Ruto ibedrite by two in your person of friends for quite a while kuma itare mamba ya Hague and all that. Do you think the president na bangite karate
one we to work up this was president's choice dikana a choice ya president na remember hinyarira delegate bedre kolinga kura kutara vendikithie Kindiki ethre animent the mountain barabari Jubilee back in the days be form Kenya Jubilee president etitie maona nya survey charingwa mono chain form that Kindiki were preferred candidate non to I think barabari ki bekiri barabari but ije mbuga kante temobango but I feel Gachagua himself failed. No, he failed wengo. Non to one, Nigeria realize atongere baba pa kumurega. But the president amwa based on mantujato tizi yare now responsibility we kuambiria ku build a relationship nantuba. La the moment agerere ku bera antuba kinyake thoni resource ajete achio kana ni discussion yao yanatuga ni room ne kanyomba kuringana kila mtu akuleta kana relationship kuna na numbers. Gachagua failed to bring members on board. The moment power tonyere motojo kana to air responsibility kutongeria no rerwe. There is also room and baba ukora ku build up relationship nabo bakweberia na batumire mechanism bire gitata istitito katibene ko Gachagua failed even though he says he's a truthful person na remere kuoka jani na tongere baba ngi a distance himself na tongeria because kedha nombere ku build relationship na atongere baba baregero muringira kura kabo mukubonia a capable na kusort issues chao. There is no case in example. Kitomi for out Uhuru na Ruto yombere kudura ite kwa to the level of this. Ni kudura president, the current president nombere kugeria ku build relationship inje kama no na Ruto na ikyo focus yawe ejere kona ndbara muhimu iko ensure numbers ikubwa na no gwikitata no kuga to a turn left, but turn left. That's why he ensured that they must align themselves. Na kiama, kiawe, to ensure that wewe ngo akomba kukitata. Utoke in between, we na we. Na Gachagua failed to ensure to build up relationship wewe. Na yes. Kabisa. Actually, Gachagua and what is happening in Meru County, it's a replica. Ikaraja the crazy in Kemo that you decide.
Actually, together like you've told what has happened can happen in Meru, but for now, atu dire tukino kanini mutagiro kedro geta kura tuketa tuchokaira na rwadiaro na kenda kumeya kinya. If at all the Mount Kenya has actually split kuringana nyana ugebo antpange kwa kwedira bakiwa wamionewa kanete kioke kweta kananya mayoe kwedira kiuma kanua oiro ya tuketa tuchokaira nyuma kaita kate kuraya.
Kambuni yetu ya Rhino Mabati egwetheti maguriko gwithie kugwithia kiri mabati jonthe. Kenero ofa yetu special ya factory kiri mabati jonthe ja tile profile za Germania tile, Jamii tile, Espana tile, Jamii tile na Roman Jamil tile gauge 28 mate ara magurija gwete kuma magana jana na mirongo ire monka magana mugwanja 45 wa kilomita, gauge 30 mate kuma 680 na ndeni 625 for meter na gauge 30 glossy kuma 575 na ndeni 499 nake. Okenda mbeshe cia kuciurire guru jatoye murangi turiongire na arua ukenere offers cietu nawe mumero akiuga murojo na inchoni ukuruva mwato aja Rhino Mabati twithirite tugikuthondekera mabati kwa miaka nande na tutakuringa nthi. Turiongire industry yetu ya Rhino Mabati irere kithoka njire na amiro gwita ruire kana turingire thimu namba 0729 628199 kana 0740 229609 weka order yaku. Ukareka ofa ya nusu mwaka igukuruka. Amero ndewerere mbere ng'ombe gekaragwa. Rhino Mabati, mabati jeto tokarie bieto. Rhino Mabati, do it best on top.
Karibuni, hii ndio bezi ya the best local entertainment.
Sitakubali ukalie kiti cha umiliki katika kampuni ya mume wangu.
Tell me where my money is, and I'll make this quick and painless.
You don't know what they do to girls like you.
I think it's a been unfair. Nakujua vizuri sana. Najua mdosi wangu vizuri sana. Hauwezi akakuandika kazi.
Kote nchini mbele tuendelee, mbele Kenya twende mbele,
Kenya twende mbele. NCBA, go for it.
Mradi wetu unaendelea vizuri sana. Tatizo ni moja.
Tatizo gani tena?
Hapa kwa roofing.
Mimi najua mtu ambaye anaweza kimu mahitaji yetu kwenye mtandao.
Msikubali kulagaiwa na matapeli. Duralong ni mabati laini yenye rangi ya kudumu kwa muda mrefu. Na pia imetengenezwa kwa nyenzo zenye ubora wa hali ya juu. Usisahau pia imeidhinishwa na KEBS. Na la muhimu zaidi, unapoyanunua haya mabati, unaletewa bure mahali popote ulipo.
Duralong mabati, rafiki wa kweli.
Duralong Mabati, tupigie simu kupitia 011 058 1292. Duralong Mabati, tested, approved and trusted.
Thank you. Na lweno ntuba kwithira wititena mbere kwatanira na batu kirwa ria rwetu mtukwirwa rirwa kwa ile nende mwerekera iyo siasa nyuma kwebilwetine kwa Rigathi Gachagua aranende kinyantu ya professor kithura kindikia kithira kiunya itha kwa mumande ne ya nyumba ya michomani ya KICC tha inya chiongwa. Na bwana Eric Tuchokera, you agreed me geographically kindiki na Rigathi baumete different signs of the mountain.
Yes.
Na ikudirite kwena siasa cha kugania kirimara. Do you think ontobobo kwa successful kana it's on the way of bwedira bukaya successful?
Kweda, there is a focus here at the president. You know, sometimes President Ruto na raia that kukeria kuinto achenchiria that what you call dynasty, someone can rise from anywhere. Wega atumira minzira atumira na atumira minzcha na ageria ko break cycle ile ya kuga. Now there is ando flani. Na it's also important for the first time that they are our cousins, the other side to better cousins, our brothers, Rakanande. But Oma kugedia kitekira the highest position yatugaga ni the highest ni ya Gachagua ni sorry the deputy no presidents the highest you can now
go up with presidency.
Yes, ni deputy. There also an issue kuna discussion ingi whether Kindiki kitikira rarekyo na kiejite igikuki no there was also a debate.
Yes. Actually kieko.
There was also a debate that interior na deputy
interior is way better.
Interior is it's way better than new perceived kiri online kana maoni jaraja kutuki. But remember there is that honor you bring home that's been the first deputy president or and closer it's our brother now. Aza no kategera nande ke kumai tutora kije that position ira nene chido chiri nareko kana the other side of the mountain. For the first time ke kuiza this side. The rumor that kiomba kureta divisiveness kana gotha gutena ngwatano na imbugire kaire now irresponsibility ya Kindiki wengwa ku ensure that win the heart kana kugeria ku seal the gap ile kona hii perceive that iko creatwa non to bariuga mtu wa kuria ungi kenda mwa kuria muko mutano nyakwe kana ikura mutano nyakwe kenda
kirumigo
ujokia it's wewe ngwa now as deputy president now when sworn in ensure that ensure relationship you na ku heal gap you that buturombere kutiria mutanotia urora ile mutanotia ke politically kenda nago was sent to that position which means utomba kura mukoro kana ujukia ku inherit either wife or something issue akomba kumi handle very well. It depends how akame handle na komba kumi handle then yomba ku ensure yomba kuleta cohesiveness kana kuleta relationship yetu na the other side of the mountain as a unity as a country non to nyaketha tukuga that this is the issue ya tribal the alignment kana kuja kudhurana and it we are now the president is shifted focus yawe to other areas relationship yao now it's also now wewe uni mbuga that has really been felt ground na rumors in ukona that there is also that issue that the way the gentleman was held tibaba ingi pedro magwiri tunya kinyoga tegereno we are just talking kuringana na ora ama perception area problem bago play but one on to benefit kikurand gweto as the Mount Kenya East irresponsibility or the office holder now to ensure that I can bring a picture ya country ya Kenya as one na ku ensure ku unite not only ku unite the country but to unite it where you come from, the irresponsibility ya ku ensure now otoko victimize the other person kana ku the other community you heal nyanja tukaka utumba kudhoro tikarite kwaku umba ku weta kuchwa unity outside
na ngome
yes unless relationship yewe now na tongere barabara ku to ensure there is a hearing there is a reconciliation na kueja kugeria te atura kuingira non to ba want to kwenda kudenkanira kana ku shift focus non to analyze they are saying president now because na kona ground ole kari himself na things are heated that now he shifting is alignment area nge knowing that the area kuketha kwina disunity in terms of kuringa ekura but it's how meake that one mingi mono cha Kenya a month ni change
ya na tukela kiere kuna kintu kita mutayo mbere kwendera kiwe tyranny of numbers kana mba ichi thera ikela kwa yes kindegeno play a very good role could deputize the president his excellency Ruto but key numbers atombika kwethira aichimaji come 2027 because at the end of the day politics no personal interest if at all irundu bikera Ruto techinda wena mto definitely am drop ayo kionge kenda chinda how can Kindiki mash up these numbers taking into consideration that maybe Gachagua no amwe okay you know what na niambete ground as much as into any elective post make sure numbers equal with the yeta bungi is Kindiki at a position ya could bring together all these numbers taking into account tukia kwa in counties county ya Meru ina more votes than the Rakanithi, almost double I think. What can you do best?
One, kaboge have a lot of respect Mheshimiwa Kindiki aigite na itukuguru mono. But looking at the status ya thirikari wekari, it will be very difficult kiweko muscle numbers kubareta amabonde if status quo remain, because this the government make abatu hekora koreo thirikari kuringana no right ite tia Kenya baba ngiba guiritwe especially area tumite na area miri. I think this area of the mountain irrespective of the political happenings the changes that happen, ikeja kuda status quo karimen, it will be very difficult for Kindiki commercial that numbers kubling, because president afokasite. If you look at the numbers, the counties Western Nyanza na batombere kuringa kura pauringira Ruto, I mean Baba 100%. Batombero Kenya. But remember, Mountain Aja itombere kuringa around 90-something% towards 90%. Nande okoga nande if the Ruto shift etagochwa numbers zingi the last rift to Nyanza anarale na bobongo bataringire mtu wao gitare ukure kinyara cha kinyere, then you ask the questions. You have to beg the question that Mountain is if the status quo remain, will decay with the issue of development, issue of inflation, issue of unemployment, issue of remain, will Kindiki bring a contribution in kiri yes, Toma Kuga is the highest position that we've received. But in terms of performance, ka ground, krikareo ristikari. Ikariata, nato iruadiru kwa makureta, apart from the odirikarene, unless bachinche in terms of their performance. Because pure politics 2027 it won't matter whether you're in the government or not. Na government na happening si uchijiri happen it actually either the finance bill, either handling out Kindiki Gachagua ichido immediately ananchi mono that you can also mono na iba ije kumenya you only fight for your own interest when you are called upon. But when you are called upon mwananchi abo itabutangoge, even the quorum it tells you that Kenyans now understand it's not a matter in Yabarabeko. This actually 2027 election yomba kudorena casualties na manzo happening ichonde jama yiko unande even good brother and neighbor Kindiki being given an opportunity to deputize, which he can do very well, comparing to what we've been experiencing in Gachagua. Wewe yangu akedra akomba, lakini in terms of muscling power, status quo kari menyuwe kari manzo kari, I doubt whether he can as well kinyamba ukinyiria kureta ekabone kia dirikari kinyakure ile chiareku no leave alone ile chiareku itumbo kinyara. But I hope that if they focus mono na kuensure mwananchi akwalivite iketo mioko na kinya katakasi cha Gachagua cha happen, no one even bothered to demonstrate or ata ku express beko because it's like imefika mahali we don't care what happened, malizeni muende. Now then that's why inyoko na most of members of parliament, that few of them wanete ba chokete mashinani, it's few, very few.
And actually, on the same breath, and in Meru, Kawira Mwangaza, atidirita in good terms with the MPs.
Yes,
that's it's for sure. The other day, Munya na ready akiwa MPs, Bamiru yakaba taritano kirasine kuwa no, baritano tu kuwa yes. Former CS medical entore kinyawe na MPs ba you need to work for the people. These three ivetere bakiona na interest chiocha kuruira eteke governor, and definitely one of them who might even not be among the three no aka governor. Do you think Meru MPs by na kibarua ikiomo kinya correlate na any of these three, and do you think MPs ba Meru as much as no bedira bakendo chokera na kwa by the way twari tereora tware twari ukwena batwe, do you think Momeru akethira akithikira such kind of talk onto BBI, not BBI, sorry, finance bill already itauma mutwe.
Yes.
Do you think Meru MPs have a chance?
I doubt Kedha by a chance. I think Oningo na I think 90%.
90% of 9 MPs, that's around 8 of
8 of them. I think Ngozi can, if things chika streamline, tumba kwa nhomba iri bachokete, non to one, there are things chumbete go fail trikareje. Manto jada tu fail trikare. One, communication. Even if the finance bill was ikaregi sasawa, neri good, kana good izira to kona. Even the representative balatu adurire patromba kuja mashinani bomba ko center sites kuitangwire hao that nyake tora to aringres the reasons as why to atidire o non to ko tora benefit ile to getata
to kona
lakini keja ko tora those communication nya adrika actually admitted that we fault yeto yo the nyam manzaza ko happen is that we failed in communicating kilibarato tongere na ikito mionaga boardroom itomba kwa reality. Unless you were at the ground, that's really has failed. Two, tuina atongere batije kuga no. I don't know why. Na the reason gitomi onimonaga batumba kuga why. Ekaraja ka kila mtu ena ka file ka we somewhere that kabati kaomba kurugurwa anytime na ndio kona it's better I remain and I feel that's the reason I the government. The other one is also history yetu ya katibira twairwe tutombere kudotu na an official opposition that stand with the people tondere ya kitu thoro au ni actually deny jire non to currently we also to na minority na majority but ndira kwa na strengthen ya opposition itomba kuja kuthora kwinomba kubobombo gutetera inyakotho withirikarine inyakotho wa persecuted kana ambi you have a shoulder to lean on but na currently is that kila mtu kwa serikali na no one mtu akariti interest chao.
Yes.
Those are three things that have failed trikarize na iketo miukoona mostly 2027 na imbitikana yana njoka yankata no ntwa media iji na antuba ko thoma mono na antuba kwirwa what is happening ike atuma MPs beto bare meet kuja mashinani ground na nyoba ko baringira bagutethia batethania batethania mtu anajipanga kuprepare urakeza akauma exit 2027. Yes.
Na bakibanga ko exit Gachagua na can he be a kingmaker? Kana no either akiwa well muntu ombinga na kinya maybe MP ngani anyawe na ndingere kura yombinga akabwithia bura I don't know if it's best kwa an example ebura Governor Kawira Mwangaza oneka MC urana chindora lakini urana nkwenda kuritani wengo yende can Gachagua do the same na either akidestabilize most of these MPs na kinya most of the governors ontokea kwa ile governor either yakirwa manwe ponene actually I think you are account ya Nyeri either yakirwa manwe as much actually nyatha I expect akethira yakirwa mana kwa na muthira but do you think Gachagua no either nende akimeka decision na kuwa well inyaruto kumanka make sure atena majority does he have that chance as much as utiete akwithira akiona akiagi siasa?
Even if there are two things. Gachagua omba kudore ali available not now but to one election. Akaja ku play kombira siasa whether iji atithro ena mono already na destabilize it the MPs the mountain because kila mtu ekaraje kana ali utumba kwa nanza. Yes, you see also these events need to meet kinyama shinani ground even if the mountain kana mrima as a whole but behaviors but reactors or probably bomba kugera maiga nambi they keep their things in mind that knowing bakipa arms shell chest aja no professor uga ura otaring numbers uga beka can't chiawaja baijara paka mechedra towards election. If Gachagua remain silent non to one the sitting government ikomba keria kumu suppress lakini akomba kokira akaumira towards the campaign you'll be akanvari nonto na information what muno kiri kampirengi to benefit ye nonto already nagerete kuganwa the truthful person na there is narrative yo nekarete jakai ko thinking ki mwananchi wa kawaida okariama na nabera na nakuja kuga people in at event status ku remain, the economy remain in at no na madina ja kozengi you'll be very useful towards 2027 campaign nonto akedra campaign era karand akedra na influence inene kupaswid na rikana there is also an issue of emotions cheto kuringa good kura na sympathy that it's better we sympathize naraka shagwa geta kuona no kira kuona kile biashara na bi that you see people sympathize now the makosa rato thingite kura cheto na makosa jarato kuona nande na thinira twingite ipiore ya sympathy ewiti uraga kimona antu beje kuiganirwa kyao mono especially when there is event it only in politics mukenya na ije kuiganirwa kyao nyadira kwari na drought remember Kenyans are coming together
for each other.
Exactly. I want to begin rock out. Kwe gantu Mkenya edero ekiri. Ko lakini akambiria taiji kashagwa. Atiomba kuthiria meri ingi thatu. Nontu akedora kuongero matina jama ingi. Nontu thirikari kamwa kuthirere nagwe. Icha jogu happen. Ko true if you remain quiet but work towards election period, he may pray low ene mono na ensure that is a kingmaker igitarira na ndere ageta na ira kampire ka formwa na inyabaraba ka front bomba kudurena in advantage. Yes.
Ruto is known to be mto smart in politics.
Yes.
Don't you think Kinyano edire akibanga gashagonde ire kana nwe but trans election bete muire na kawaida Ruto meari watu amuritere akawa ni abunge bamuritere. Do you think Ruto amba kwidira akenda maybe gashago for now until mwenda but at some point nkamwenda?
I don't think
their relationship is imeisha kabisa.
They ote enemies in politics. Politics but the permanent enemies. Ejo mbakuthora ni rearrangements ya idhuganiro ya mathabu jawe na kugeria kumu muchwa towards period area. But president, remember in the process of impeachment wakiri already represented the president nageria withdraw ontudikana tutumbo su maana ibejere kuliarize president asoereta vidavit no mwankeje itetere. Remember katiba yetu tuteja president ena immunity okara ko team ya gashago ni president probably na ari nanjara when representative kwa wakiri baba kuja kotini there was now that kuna njara yao ya president ya in the process but one uti enemies in the politics lakini inexperience ya Gachagua imbuga ganyo for it because Gachagua has served the term emwe as an MP politically but probably na itengoge mono in the system ya administration lakini already politics it's different from the administration aspect ya government kambiti kandiragwe there is no political enemies maybe that they may work na we gitarira lakini nitikuona there is no possibility yawe kwambiria nande nonto nyago tunyi nyama kanywa utiraku gopwaga but in politics something may change na in the process ya impeachment either Gachagua endera kupasiu either court yomba kuga ataengerwe na mitaratara bui. I don't know whether you benefit no tunarinya lose the benefit chonde chia kwa
deputy president
ejire nande raia no umhara which is quite unfortunate but at hope that issue hiji nande igose to chap siasa then the government will work to the benefit of money.
Tikwenda tukerakia yamba rekoti but briefly should Kawira Mwangaza be afraid?
True. Kawira now, I need nabati kudore paka into be how married. Known to the president has been set in terms of conservatory orders. You can't tumba code because we are in crisis. Like now, enyo we in crisis because inyoro kuitangoge arita non tin governor jora rentoria ari ugere ne governor court that arita ngoge not because it's substantive kari bitangoge court na gechitaira ngoge wewengo atina pure mandate ire nyaketho ne fully that wewengo akakwithuganirio akagamba magamba jawe that ati fully concentrated kuthitangogire mwananchi ko court kukuga due to public interest kitikire ka vice president kitoke vacant it begs the question why now na katiba ni ezenet why now impeach governor about could remain the office to could remain Mary Yonde ko kiwewe ngo go prepare ku appeal but ntikona jaka omba ku succeed at any event 15 non tikot iondere mwikite gukaraku ko unyawe ngo na batikwero aye banka intobia but wakiri is okay arani jendi ditarango gekwa ingera ya kwira especially properties tenda kwira ntomba passive by litigation because one it's tiresome, two it's costly. Na ego whether ego ikite utije fiti yaku na keja kudhurwa gashago na ije fiti yawe arengenda atingita this atingi choose gwita the court process problem ena regrets chawe non to already now is a person who can't hold any office,
any public office.
Wakiri ako advisor kwa let's pursue it to appeal court of appeal, Supreme Court.
Because kwevia kona we as a lawyer.
Yes. Kwevia ingugene. Ma true na itugere then if the system want to get rid of you,
it will get rid of
you. If the system is now want to have a new system within the county of Meru, then it do. But if it does, then toka treat on this madinaja jonde kana drama hii towards mwaka 2027 barayo miaka ithatu ni mingi muno lakini idikanaga wakiri theruko akiuga theakuru akiuga igambara Supreme Court life span ya miaka iri I mean between 3 to 5 years ko utuwetera utugamba and I think Meru need deserve better non to need Meru ne gwetinyayo fully concentration mtorowe fully kengogea Meru na to ensure that Meru ako receive service ile but it's also a learning process period yonde to ensure atongere better the moment you given an opportunity so responsibility to ensure ngoge witere mwananchi na witere ngoge bwaga na ore agwita ngoginya we the way they've done to Gachagua probably it can be as well be done to you. Yes.
Your final ones now within 30 seconds to Professor Kindiki as he assumes office tomorrow.
Yeah, I wish Professor Kindiki all the best. All the best. That we also tokogweru mono kwendura Kindiki akwe wagitikike na iki yeka kwari na kioneki jara tugagare mbere that no deserve it. Then nyawe yongo na ajuke responsibility to prove that ore irin aigitikira he deserved it because the benefit here ya mwananchi mwensho mwananchi ako serve kuitango ko tomorrow we will receive him formally na tukumwish all the best na iko ensure that nande kawira mwanzanga rauga wonka itarandere ya tone trickle down you benefits ikethro akia trace no likana wenya kwa kuwotithia na trace nya kugwiriro muno our sisters kana our brothers aja county Gachagua Tarakaniti inyawe benefit out of warmth kakarutira kakwithora nande to na presence ya deputy president around which is probably to barabato ambet kudhura na wakiri baruga barabara na nika ambire kudhura chagara miguta kwa and the rest there is good days to make expect. Key thing is that to ensure that around from Gachagua that kinyawe yongwa
don't outshine your master.
Don't outshine your master. Na ingwiti came to very respectfully akaida kwa hand of man to very respectfully ko ensure kinyao hadhi ya office ile ya president ego chokerwa giteo keria iketuganya giteo kenge kidra office ya governor Meru Mane agire hathi kana giteo kira you wake. That's hope that these things can work. Sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Namutegeri bachete kwithira kithira ni tukwithira twikaira gatanta kirwaria roti and yes rotu kwithira tukiona buramantu akithira gitana mbere ndene nyumba ya michimani wa KICC ni makaita katigura tukwithira tuchemana kia nonto bandeto chawero thaitha tukithira gitakuraya.